Canada's new immigration era. How Prime Minister Mark Carney and Minister Rachel Bendayan are reshaping the future. Welcome back to Canada Chronicles. Big changes are happening in Canadian immigration, and if you're thinking about moving to Canada or you're already here, this is an update you can't afford to miss. With a new Prime Minister, Mark Carney, and a new Immigration Minister, Rachel Bendayan, Canada is taking a fresh approach to immigration, and it's not just about numbers. Policies are shifting to balance economic growth, housing availability, and labor market needs, which could directly impact permanent residency applications, international students, and temporary foreign workers. But here's what's even more interesting. These changes won't just affect Canada. They're already reshaping global talent migration, and by the end of this video, you'll understand how countries like Australia, the UK, and Germany are adjusting their own immigration strategies in response. So stick with us until the end to uncover the hidden impact of these policies on global talent. And before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on Canada's latest immigration news. Let's get started. Canada is entering a new phase of immigration policy under the leadership of Prime Minister Mark Carney and Immigration Minister Rachel Bendayan. With major political changes now in effect, the way Canada manages immigration, economic growth, and infrastructure is shifting significantly. This is not just a minor adjustment, it's a fundamental reshaping of Canada's immigration strategy, affecting everything from permanent residency applications to international student policies and temporary foreign worker programs. This shift raises key questions. Will immigration levels decrease? Will it be harder or easier to move to Canada? What role does the economy play in shaping new policies? In this video, we are diving deep into verified, accurate information to give you a clear and up-to-date understanding of what's changing, why it's changing, and how it could affect your future in Canada. Who is Mark Carney and why does his leadership matter? To understand Canada's new direction in immigration, we must first look at who Mark Carney is and why his leadership matters. Unlike many of his predecessors, Carney is not a career politician. He is a world-renowned economist who previously served as the Governor of the Bank of Canada and the Governor of the Bank of England. His expertise in economic policy, financial stability, and crisis management gives him a unique perspective on immigration as an economic tool rather than just a demographic necessity. Carney's background suggests that Canada's immigration policies will be closely linked to economic priorities. In a recent address, he highlighted that immigration will continue to play a major role in Canada's economy but with a more refined approach to ensure it supports infrastructure, housing availability, and labor market needs. This means Canada is likely to maintain strong immigration numbers but focus more on long-term economic integration. One area where Carney's economic expertise may have a significant impact is how immigration policy aligns with national workforce planning. By analyzing labor market trends, his administration can implement a system that better anticipates job shortages and proactively recruits talent from abroad in sectors facing the most strain. This could lead to a more dynamic and responsive immigration system, one that adapts to economic shifts rather than relying on static quotas or outdated projections. Rachel Bendayan's role as the new immigration minister. Working alongside Carney is Rachel Bendayan, Canada's newly appointed immigration minister. A former lawyer and experienced policymaker, Bendayan has served in various government roles, including as the Minister of Official Languages and Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Finance. Her experience in public finance and policy strategy suggests she will take a data-driven, economically focused approach to immigration. One of her first major statements as immigration minister confirmed that Canada will continue welcoming immigrants but will refine policies to improve integration and address economic gaps. Her administration is expected to focus on streamlining the express entry system, evaluating the impact of international student enrollments, and ensuring that temporary foreign workers are placed in industries where they are genuinely needed. Bendayan has also emphasized the importance of modernizing immigration processing systems to reduce backlogs and improve efficiency. Long wait times for visa applications and permanent residency approvals have been a consistent challenge, creating uncertainty for applicants and employers alike. By leveraging digital solutions and streamlining bureaucratic processes, the government aims to make Canada's immigration system more transparent and predictable, benefiting both newcomers and businesses that depend on foreign talent. Will immigration numbers decrease under the new government? One of the biggest concerns right now is whether Canada will reduce its immigration levels. The previous government had set a target of 500,000 new permanent residents per year by 2025. However, under the Carney-Bendayan leadership, immigration targets will be re-evaluated based on economic needs. As of now, there has been no official reduction in immigration numbers, but discussions are ongoing about adjusting these figures to match housing availability, healthcare capacity, and labor market demand. Instead of reducing immigration overall, the government may shift its focus to attracting skilled workers in high-demand sectors such as healthcare, construction, and technology. Housing crisis and immigration. A balancing act. One of the main reasons the new government is reconsidering immigration targets is Canada's housing crisis. Home prices have skyrocketed, and rent has become unaffordable in many major cities. Some analysts argue that rapid immigration growth has contributed to increased demand for housing, outpacing the construction of new homes. Carney and Bendayan have indicated that immigration policy will now be closely linked to housing availability. While Canada remains open to newcomers, there will be more careful planning to ensure that housing supply can meet demand. A national housing strategy is also in discussion, aiming to accelerate housing construction while maintaining strong immigration numbers. The future of international students and temporary residents. Another major change on the horizon is how Canada handles international students and temporary foreign workers. Canada has seen a significant rise in international student enrollments, with some colleges and universities accepting more students than their infrastructure can support. The government has signaled that institutions that do not provide adequate housing or support for students may face stricter regulations on enrollment caps. Temporary foreign worker programs are also being re-evaluated. While Canada relies on foreign labor in agriculture, hospitality, manufacturing, and healthcare, concerns about exploitation, wage suppression, and a lack of clear pathways to permanent residency have prompted policy reviews. Under the new leadership, the government is expected to introduce policies ensuring workers are placed in industries with verified labor shortages and have better access to permanent residency options. Thank you for staying with us this far. We appreciate your time and hope you're finding this information valuable. The hidden impact. How these changes will shape the global talent market. While the focus has been on how these policies will affect Canada, an even bigger story is unfolding on the global stage. Canada has long been one of the most attractive destinations for skilled immigrants. However, if Canada shifts its immigration strategy, the ripple effects could be felt worldwide. Countries such as Australia, the UK, and Germany are already increasing their efforts to attract skilled professionals. If Canada becomes more selective in immigration policies, skilled workers who once prioritized Canada may now look at alternative destinations. This could lead to a global redistribution of talent, changing how professionals migrate in search of better opportunities. For those still determined to come to Canada, the pathway will likely become more competitive. Immigration hopefuls will need to ensure their skills match Canada's economic priorities and be strategic about how they apply. What you need to know moving forward. As of today, no drastic cuts have been made to immigration levels, but policy refinements are underway. The government's approach is clear. Immigration will be linked more closely to economic demand, infrastructure capacity, and long-term integration strategies. For potential immigrants, this means adapting to a changing landscape. If you are a skilled worker in a high-demand field, your chances of successfully immigrating may actually improve under the new system. However, if you are in a field with limited job opportunities, you may face greater competition. For international students, expect more scrutiny on which institutions are accepting students and whether they provide adequate support. If you are considering studying in Canada, research your institution carefully and ensure it is in compliance with new government standards. For temporary foreign workers, new policies may provide clearer pathways to permanent residency while ensuring that only industries with genuine labor shortages can hire foreign workers. If you are considering this route, apply through officially recognized programs and stay informed about policy updates. Canada's immigration landscape is evolving under Prime Minister Mark Carney and Immigration Minister Rachel Bendayan. While Canada remains open to newcomers, the focus is shifting toward economic-driven immigration, ensuring that housing, healthcare, and labor market needs align with policy changes. Understanding these adjustments will help you navigate your immigration journey more strategically. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, share it with others, and let us know in the comments how these immigration changes might affect you. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update about Canada's immigration system. Thanks for watching Canada Chronicles, and we'll see you in the next video.